Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, our institute channel, ADSUL Technical Campus. From today, we are going to start a new series of lecture for the new subject, which is Geotechnical Engineering from second year Civil Engineering. Okay, for the course of second year Civil Engineer. And from today, with the series of lecture, we are going to complete this whole syllabus for the SPPU. Okay, geotechnical engineering. There are two subjects which is related to it. Okay, for the structure, there are several subjects like mechanics on. Okay, SA1, SA2, SD1, SD2, SD3. So these are the structural subjects. For the environmental subject, like environmental engineering too, like water treatment process, wastewater treatment process, solid waste management, air pollution. These are the subject was streamed from the environmental engineering subject. Okay, or we can say that from environmental engineering section, so that the geotechnical engineering is the main, we could say that the section. Okay, from that the geotechnical engineering, geological engineering, then foundation engineering. Okay, these are the major part or stream of this whole section. Okay, so first of all, what is mean by geo? Geo is the earth, okay, or the surface which is below the earth, or the ground surface, which is noted by geo, like geology, geotech. Okay, so that we are studying that kind of the whole properties of these characteristics and many more things with respect to this subject. So technical knowledge or techniques related to the portion below the ground surface is known as in geotechnical engineering. This is my definition, where we are going to learn these kind of things. For the geotechnical engineering, there is a vast scope over the industries, where you have to find out what the bearing capacity of soil, what is the ground bearing capacity. Okay, now what is the solution for the different foundation, what kind of the foundation should be provided. Okay, then the percolation, the pressure which is come on the, which will come on the foundation, what will be the effect of soil or ground on the stability of the structure. So that kind of the things we are going to learn in this subject. Step by step we are going to learn this. This is a vast subject, and if you are going to prepare for a competitive exam like GATE, IES, MES, and railway, all of their geotechnical engineering is, you could face the maximum marks for this. Okay, so this subject is very important, and I will teach you with a better manner, and in the very simple language. Okay, so here we will start the unit number one. There are several units I will not discuss and at the present condition, but we will start the unit number one, is the introduction and index properties. Okay, introduction of a geotechnical engineering, or the basic knowledge related to the geotech. Okay, and the index properties of the soil. So without wasting time, let's get started the session. Okay. So introduction to the soil. So the soil which we know, okay, is the very common part all over the world. There is a soil, but mainly I will ask you one question. In a mind, you could get the answer also automatically. That everywhere on earth, everywhere you could stand, or everywhere there is a ground, you could see that there is a soil always there. Okay, always there is a soil. But is the soil of the same properties, same color? Okay, you could find that everywhere you could go, there is the same kind of the soil. No, I will tell you answer that this is the answer is no. In every situation, in every place, in every situation, you will find the properties or characteristics of the soil are different places is different. Okay, so that you will never get the same kind of soil in the other places. Okay, there might be a maximum similarity, but there will not be always a pure same kind of the soil. Okay, so the soil is the major part in the earth where we use the soil to grow the crops. Okay, okay, and now all we are standing on the soil. So soil provide we are standing on the ground, but soil is the part of the major part of this ground, so that we are standing on the soil. Okay, so that soil provide us a stability. Okay, ground or soil or whatever it is which is provide us a stability, and soil also provide us a provide food. So these are the two main function of the soil, or there are too many function of the soil where we are using the soil for the civil engineering materials. We are using soil as a construction material. Okay, from the soil we are extracting the minerals of too many uses of the soil, but I will tell you in a brief way. But so that according to the uses, the soil having a different discipline with respect to its uses. So soil has a different meaning according to the different discipline. Okay, like an agriculture or geologist, and we are studying or we are using for the study civil engineering. So if in an exam there is a question, explain tell the or the define the definition of a soil, it means that you must be try for you must to be specific with the civil engineering. So by now I will tell you, by the agriculture is definition is the only top layer of the earth which supports, sustain and nourishes the plants. Okay, or the use of agriculture, the agriculturist might be telling you the what is mean by soil. It is saying that this is a top layer which is provides you a material to grow, to sustain and nourish the plant. Other properties is not important by the point of view of the agriculturist. And next is the geologist. What is a geologist? It is a person or the profession which is where the or studying the rock, analyzing the rock is important. Okay, so geologist will tell you the that geologists rest of the earth crust on a rock irrespective of intensity of a bonding force of sediment. Okay, so that if you are saying that if you are asking to the geologist, it will tell you one thing is that it does not contain the bonding, but it is a part of the rock. Okay, from the civil engineering point of view, soil means all naturally occurring, relatively unconcentrated earth material. Okay, organic or inorganic in a character that lies above the bedrock. It includes different material like boulder, sand, gravel, clay, and silt. So you could here you could see that Civil engineer is itself is a vast branch considering the vast variety of the soil together, like boulder, sand, gravel, clay, and silt. It does not consider smallest part or does not considering the largest part. It is considering all the forms of the soil. Okay. So first of all, the definition words in the definition showing the clear meaning what this or actual civil engineering intended to show you that naturally occurring, it does not occurs artificially. You could not be get natural kind of the soil forms by artificial means, like that if you the river sand nowadays, a river sand, getting a river sand, it is the most difficult part. So that the sand which we use in general construction, which is artificial sand. Artificial sand is the angular kind of the sand. Okay, the grains are angular, so that it blocks itself and does not provide a proper workability to the concrete. Okay, in the concrete, the part of the soil, part of the sand or aggregate is to provide become a filler. Okay, to improve the mass itself, but and get a crushing as a it must have a maximum crushing value. But nowadays the sand, natural sand is not available, so that there is a no invention which is giving you efficient and economical result like a natural means. Okay, so that the process of this formation of a soil is not like other, it is natural process. Okay, relatively unconsolidated earth material. Okay, it is not compacted or consolidated, organic or inorganic. Okay, so here I will tell you one thing is that bentonite, peat, okay, that kind of the soils are organic soil which having a maximum cultivate or you could say the fertilizing properties, okay, which contain the organic material. Um, the black cotton soil also contain organic material, some kind of the organic material, so that it is having a maximum fertility. Okay, so that soil contain organic or inorganic characteristics that lies above the bed of rock. It might be, it must be placed above the bedrock. It includes different material like boulder, sand, gravel, and clay and silt. So these are the form of soil. Okay, I hope you understand this concept very well. Okay, next one is the definition as per the Indian standard. Another definition might you be faced. Okay, that the definition according to the Dr. Terzaghi. Okay, this name must to you must to remember that. Dr. Terzaghi, Casagrande, and many more like Euler's, or many scientists has contributed the work or contributed the research to the soil mechanics or geotechnical engineer. But Terzaghi is considered as father of soil mechanics. Okay, so he contributed too much to the subject. Okay, so that it called as a father of soil mechanics. Okay, so if in oral the question was asked, like if question asked like who is the father of the soil mechanics, it means that Dr. Tazari. You must to be your answer. Okay, the sediment or the consolidated accumulation of a solid particle produced by the physics. Sorry, this is not a Definition. Definition is soil can be divided into the constituent particles relatively easily, such as by agitation in a water. On the other hand, rock are an accumulation of mineral particle which bonded together by strong molecular form, but the distinct between the soil and rock is not much clear cut. Many hard soils can also be termed as rock or vice versa. So here Dr. Tarzagi consider with mineralogy, okay, it is the soil is the bonding or the soil is the form which is created from the bonding of minerals. Okay, if minerals are bonded together, the soil form, whatever the soil form is, it is okay. So as per IS standard, the sediment or other unconsolidated accumulation of solid particle produces by physical disintegration of rock. So physical disintegration is considered as the major part in the this IS standard definition. So these are the definitions. Many times it will be asked. You must remember. The next part of this is application of geotechnical engineering. Application of geotechnical engineering in civil engineering. So if we are considering construction, okay, above the ground, why we should study or analyze below the ground? It might be the question which arises in the mind of the student, but it is important that the foundation which is laid beneath or below the superstructure, okay, so that the foundation must to keep strong, to provide a stability to the structure. If we cannot provide the proper foundation to the structure, it will become a problematic for, it will affect on the, which we can say, effect on the stability of the structure. Okay, so here there are some application of a foundation, that foundation, sorry, application of geotechnical engineering, that foundation design, pavement design, design of earthen dam, earth retaining structure, design of embankment, design of a underground structure. So I already told you that if the some if you get a problem with the slab, okay, if you get a problem with the your house slab, you can be rid of it, okay. There is a solution so that you can provide a solution to the slab. But if you understand one thing is that the if there is a problem in the foundation, you cannot provide or you cannot repair that problem. Okay, so consider one thing: if the slab is leaking and is about to fail, so you could provide, you could remove the slab and another cast next slab. Okay, or you should provide any kind of the remedy. But if the substructure of the building was deteriorated or get some problem, okay, it fails, then the whole building will be failed. So designing the foundation will be the major part, such as a pavement, okay, design of earthen dam, earth retaining structure, okay, design of embankment, design of underground structure. So these kind of the structure and all these things will be, we will study in the next video in a detail, that what is the proper application of a geotechnical engineering in the civil engineering. Okay, so that we will understand what is the depth of the geotechnical engineering. In the next session we will start actual theories and important questions to be asked in the exam. Okay, this is an interesting subject. All should properly concentrate on this subject. Okay, so I will stop here. In the next video, we will discuss the next